Thanks, Amy. I'm going to take a trip over there myself. Now it's time to hear the students' opinions on the library and their expectations for the future. AC LaFleur takes us there to hear what they have to say.
What do you expect from a normal college library? What expectations must a college library meet?
Well, I expect there to be a lot of room, obviously, a nice quiet place to study, printers, computers, everything that you need to do your homework and get good grades, you know?
Do you know about the renovations to the library?
No, I do not know about the renovations of the library.
Do you know about the renovations to the library?
Why, yes, I do know about the renovations in the library because I am employed by the library.
No, I have no idea about the renovations that are about to happen to the library.
Yes. There's going to be more, newer furniture coming into the library. I guess more departments are going to be in here, like tutoring center and stuff like that. They're moving books around more into the compact shelving downstairs, and that shift is going on sort of as we speak. You know, more will be done over the summer. That's about all I know right now.
What do you expect from these renovations being done to the library?
If there's more laptops, then more people probably come because they can rent them out. And for cubicles, like, you have more privacy and you can play music and less people can hear it.
Those all sounds like really good ideas. I think it'll be good to have more rooms. So if you want to study with a group of people, it won't be as loud. More laptops is a good idea too, because the ones now, most of them, they're pretty old and the chargers don't last that long.
I expect a higher cumulative student GPA for the whole student body of Canisius due to these renovations.
More space, it'll be more of a community center, if you will, more of a campus hub, you know, more interaction, more, what am I trying to say, more of a, I guess, scholarly atmosphere, even though it's going to seem like there's less books. There'll still be more of a scholarly atmosphere going around, just more collaboration between departments and students as a whole.
Okay. Do you think that that's part of the local hub and the scholarly atmosphere is part of the reason why they want to do these renovations? Is that a big goal of it?
I think that is part of the goal, or part of it, I should say. But I think libraries are moving that way in general, just to make them more open, more open access, because a lot of information is online through databases and so forth.
Yeah, I think it'll create a better, more community.
What do you expect these changes to be successful or happen?
Do I expect them to? I don't know if they'll happen, but if they do happen, I think they'll be successful.
What changes, if any, do you think the library needs to make to meet the more expectations of students here?
If one change, I would say more printers, just because they're always in use, and I don't know, it's just a little annoying sometimes when you really need to get something printed, and you're in a rush, and they're all in use, and that's the one thing I would do. Other than that, I like everything about it, so no changes.
What do you think of the new plans being made to renovate the library for next year?
I'm not familiar with the plans, I'm sorry.
Well, basically what they're trying to do is create more smaller rooms, like more individual rooms for people, like groups of students to come into and study. Do you think this is something that the library needs to improve on?
I would say it would help. I mean, more rooms, the more rooms the better, but that's what I would say. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks.
Actually, it's Matt Cochin, not Mike Cochin, so we apologize. But thank you, AC. Hopefully the students' voices will be heard. Now we have Mrs. Jessie Plum, a reference librarian, to talk to us about the issues we discussed regarding the library. So thanks for coming in with us today, Jessie.
Thanks for having me today.
Tell us your opinion. What do you think makes a good college library?
I think a college library has to be student-centered. We have to focus on what the students want from the library in order to actually serve the population.
Absolutely. So do you think Canisius fits all of that?
I think we're trying. We often poll students, we listen to students, their complaints at the desk, the things that they tell us. So we need students to let us know what they think the library needs to provide.
So we've heard a lot about the library renovations. What do you feel about them? Are you in support of them? When do you think they'll be finished, etc.? Just talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. The library was built so long ago that the world has changed. So we have to get more to where the students need to be. So we're trying to make more open student spaces for study. We're trying to bring in more technology for the students. We're trying to make different levels for different types of study. For instance, the upper floor is supposed to be the silent floor. The main floor is supposed to be normal talking voice, and downstairs is supposed to be kind of whispers. We're moving there. We just need to finish getting the funding in order to actually finish the renovations.
So why do you think the Canisius students should take advantage of the many services that the ALB library offers?
The library has so much to offer students these days. We offer group presentation rooms for practicing out presentations. You can reserve those online now by yourself. We have a book librarian program. Students can actually reserve time with an individual librarian one-on-one to work on assignments. I actually serve in the tutoring center now on Thursday evenings from 5 to 7 to help students. We have chat 24/7, so you can actually chat with a librarian 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can actually email or text a librarian. You can actually get text at 712-HELP. We actually have redesigned the library's website to make it more easy to use. We now have a mobile app for the library, so if you're looking at your mobile phone, you can access the library's resources that way. We do offer services such as Connect New York, an interlibrary loan to get materials for students that we might not have in the library. Those services are totally free and very easy to use. We offer drop-in workshops for things like citations and finding articles. You can look on the website for information on those. We also lend equipment like webcams and digital cameras and recording equipment. We have Rosetta Stone software now. We have 14 languages that students can learn. And we have a huge graphic novel, bestseller, and DVD collection. So students can come on in and borrow materials for fun as well as for research.
Awesome. So out of all that great stuff, I know I didn't know half of it, so I bet our viewers didn't either. What do you think is the single most valuable resource that we have here at our Canisius Library for our students?
I would say it's the people.
The people?
Come in and ask a question. That front desk is always staffed, both with student help as well as adult staff. Please come and ask. If there's something you don't know how to do or there's something you want to know about, just ask a question. If there's something we don't have and you think we need, ask. Let us know. If we don't know, we can't get it.
So you mentioned how the library is very old. It was built a long time ago. What do you think is the coolest new addition that they're planning on having with the renovations of the library?
I think really it's just the spaces. We're trying to make it so that students can be able to study in big groups. That was never the case. Even when I was a student at Canisius, we studied alone in kind of private little areas. And now students want to study in big groups. So we're actually trying to make larger areas where students can move furniture around and study in whichever kind of format they want. That's really evidenced on the first floor now that we've moved all the books off the Tim Hortons side of the library so students can gather and move the furniture around as they see fit.
That sounds awesome. Any idea at all when these renovations might be finished or anything like that?
Unfortunately, that's not really up to us. We're waiting for funding to come from the college. So this past summer we did get some money and we renovated the basement that allowed us to have more book space to move the books off the first floor. That's what the movable shelving is for. So now we're just waiting on funding to finish renovating the entire building.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jessie. We're very, very happy to have you in studio, and you definitely gave us some great insight. Well, that's it for today's issue of the Canisius Chronicles. I'm Hayden Rusevsky. Thanks for watching, and have a really great day.